Well, guys, I heard about this story and I could not believe what I saw. Some of these people, man, are so Trump deranged that it actually affects them from doing their job. Now, everybody knows about Hurricane Milton. That was a very, very bad hurricane, guys. A lot of people suffered. A lot of people are still suffering. And FEMA is supposed to be out there to help the people. FEMA is not supposed to be political. If people need help, it is the job of FEMA to help them. But this one supervisor over at FEMA decided, you know what? I need to make this extremely political. Anyone, absolutely anyone that supports President Trump, we're not going to help them. This woman actually told people below her to not help people with Trump signs in their yard. And these people need help. Well, I'm glad to know, guys, that FEMA actually fired this woman finally. I mean, folks, if I'm working for FEMA, I'm taking the politics out of it. You guys already know where I stand politically. But if I was working for FEMA and someone had a Harris Wall sign in their yard, guess what? I'm going to help them just as much as someone with a Trump sign. And I'm willing to bet, guys, for the most part, most people don't even have signs in their yard. I mean, in my subdivision, guys, I saw a grand total of 3 signs. That's it. But I don't really care how my neighbors are voting. If they need help, they need help. You see, folks, but this is what Trump derangement actually does to you. And thank God, man, FEMA has now fired this woman. This is her right here, man. This is a picture of her right here. Her name is Marnie Washington, 38 years old, fired. Good. And she's probably, hopefully, you know what, she has trouble finding other employment after this. This is what Trump derangement does to you. She refused to do her job. Let's read some of this, guys. FEMA fires supervisor who instructed workers to avoid homes with Trump signs after Hurricane Milton. FEMA has fired the supervisor who ordered hurricane relief workers to avoid homes of people with visible Trump campaign signs in the aftermath of Hurricane Milton. Now, I don't know what actually made her think that she was actually going to get away with this. I'm pretty sure those workers are probably thinking, wait a minute, hold on. This don't sound right. I'm seeing people that need help, and I'm going to help them. And I'm pretty sure it was the workers that actually ratted her out, and now she's out of work. FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell confirmed in a statement on Saturday that Supervisor Marnie Washington was sacked following an investigation into the matter, the Daily Wire reported. So this is what they put out here. Quote, more than 22,000 FEMA employees every day adhere to FEMA's core values and are dedicated to helping people before, during, and after disasters, often sacrificing time with their own families to help disaster survivors. Recently, one FEMA employee departed from these values to advise her survivor assistance team to not go to homes with yard signs supporting President-elect Trump, Criswell said in a statement. This is a clear violation of FEMA's core values and principles to help people regardless of their political affiliation. This was reprehensible. I want to be clear to all of my employees and the American people, this type of behavior and action will not be tolerated at FEMA, and we will hold people accountable if they violate these standards of conduct, she added. We take our mission to help everyone before, during, and after disasters seriously. This employee has been terminated and we have referred the matter to the Office of Special Counsel. I will continue to do everything I can to make sure this never happens again. It seems like, folks, Miss Marnie Washington could be facing criminal charges, and I hope so. This is disgusting. Disgusting. It goes on here and it says on Daily Wire first published the explosive report that revealed messages were sent by Washington to workers that directed them to, quote, avoid homes advertising Trump as they work to identify those in the Lake Placid, Florida area who may be eligible for federal aid. This led to at least 20 homes being bypassed in October and November. Now, you employees that actually followed through with this, why? You had to know this was a violation of the rules. You had to know that. And this woman, man, she didn't even hide it. I can't believe this, man. She actually texted that, hey, do not help Trump supporters. Wow. Messages from workers in online government channels read, quote, Trump sign no entry per leadership on skip houses. Other homes were noted as Trump sign and per leadership, no stop Trump flag. Wow. Wow. What an embarrassment this woman is. This is crazy. You guys see right here. This is the, I'm assuming this is the text right here. Yeah, it is. It says implement best practices. One is not one goes anywhere alone. Avoid homes advertising Trump. That's number 2 right there. Wow. I can't believe this, man. I really, really cannot believe this. Now you guys see right here in this image, that's a Trump flag right there. I believe it's a Trump flag. It definitely looks like it right there. Yeah, it is, because in the notes it says Trump sign, no contact per leadership. I'm sorry. If I'm working for FEMA, I'm disregarding that order because that is a clear violation. They skipped 20 homes. 20 homes where people needed help. This is astonishing, man. Absolutely astonishing. This is the left, man. This is the left here. This is their doing. And I'm glad that this woman got fired. Got fired. And I can tell you guys, if I was running a company and she applied for a job and I'm going to recognize her name, I'm like, no, I'm not hiring you. I'm not going to do it. What she did was disgusting. Oh, look here. It does say here, according to the Daily Wire, the employees who followed Washington's orders were part of a Department of Homeland Security team that was made up of volunteers from other agencies. One of the workers said, quote, I thought we could go help and make a difference. When we got there, we were told to discriminate against people. It's almost unbelievable to think that anybody, or somebody, I should say, in the federal government would think that's okay. The person added that it was wrong to discriminate against Trump supporters when they were their most vulnerable. They added, quote, I volunteered to help disaster victims, not discriminate against them. It didn't matter if people were black, white, Hispanic, for Trump, for Harris. Everyone deserves the same amount of help. Wow. This is unbelievable, man. It is really, really unbelievable. News of Washington's order outrage on Lake Placid residents when Mayor John Holbrook telling the New York Post her discrimination, quote, really sickens me. There are no parties when we are recovering. Exactly. 30 people died due to the storm. $50 billion in damage across the state. And this woman tells people, do not help Trump supporters. Do not help them. Good luck finding another job. Actually, you know what? I don't wish this woman good luck. This woman's evil, man. She is just pure evil for doing this. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.